Hello and welcome to another page of the Spartan Chronicle. Holy crap, it actually happened! God of War 3 was officially announced. E3 2008 is in full swing right now, the Christmas for gamers all around the world. It feels like it's gonna be a staple forever, it's never gonna end. And like we hoped, Sony officially announced the final game in the God of War trilogy, and we got a teaser too. Like we all thought it would be a PlayStation 3 exclusive, Santa Monica Studio decided to release God of War on PS2, even though 3 was already out, so we're finally going to see the true next-gen God of War. The graphics are going to be crazy. There was no release date announced yet, the only information we have is after Christmas, but it would make sense for it to come out in March 2009, a 2-year gap after God of War 2, which is exactly how long it's been between the first two games. The teaser is very short and doesn't show that much, but I think I found some crazy massive hints towards the story of the game, and I want to address some behind the scenes stuff later in the video too, so let's dive in. The trailer follows the narration of Zeus, who's claiming that the walls of Olympus have been breached, which is of course referring to the ending of God of War 2, and all the destruction we see in the teaser looks like the result of the battle that ensues, and we of course see Mount Olympus in the background right here. But I want to bring attention to this. Look at the sky. I don't know about you, but to me it looks like a very clear hint that the god Morpheus will return. We just got to see him in the PSP game Chains of Olympus, and he was largely very absent in that game. We didn't even see him properly, so there is no way this wasn't a setup for his appearance in God of War 3. My theory is that he will actually side with Kratos and the Titans, because in Chains of Olympus he was against the gods, but Kratos had to fight him because he served Olympus at the time. But now they might work together actually. I'm kind of excited to see Kratos and Morpheus work together. I think it would make no sense for him not to return in this game. It would actually be very disappointing if he doesn't show up. Santa Monica would be very lazy to just forget about a god, but there's no way they would, so I'm very hyped for Morpheus to return. Next, here we see Kratos stand on this building, and I think this building will be vital to the story. I'll explain why in a bit. Relating to my next observation, throughout the trailer, Zeus and Kratos say,
"There was chaos. There will be only chaos."
They refer to chaos. Now, you might think that it's referring to just regular chaos, but it actually has a much more significant meaning in Greek mythology, and it hints at something absolutely huge for God of War 3. Chaos was the gap that gave birth to the very first beings in Greek myth, the primordials. Kratos says there will be only chaos, which in my mind confirms a massive part of God of War 3. We will see the primordials. Think about it. In the first game, Kratos sided with the gods. In the second, he sided with the Titans, the rulers of Earth before the Olympians. So in the third game, it makes complete sense for him to side with the generation before that, the primordials. Just imagine how massive the battles will be with these ancient mega powerful beings. This might actually be the last God of War ever. They have to go all out for this. It will be absolutely wild. This is the only way to go, man. The primordials must appear. They must. Anything less would be underwhelming, honestly. The game would be a complete catastrophe if the primordials don't show up. I will go ahead and say it would be terrible, but again, there's no way they wouldn't miss out on a huge opportunity like this. And this brings me back to the building. I feel like this building will be very important to the story. I don't see why else they would show it. So I think this building is where Kratos will call upon the primordials, because that's where he says there will be chaos. That makes sense to me. Let me know in the comments if you have other ideas. That's it for the teaser, but I have something else to discuss, something very important. It appears that God of War 3 will have a new director. That's right, Cory Barlog, the director of God of War 2, will not be returning. Instead, The game will be directed by Stig Asmussen, the art director of the last game. And I will be honest, I'm a little concerned. This game feels like a direct continuation of 2, with Kratos' revenge against Zeus and the war on Olympus, and Corey is the one who started that, but he will not be seeing his vision through. I know he didn't direct God of War 1, Dave Jaffe did, but this game seems to be much more connected to 2. And I'm just not sure if Stig is up to it yet. I believe Corey actually left Santa Monica while working on this game, so it's very concerning to me. But I guess we'll have to see gameplay first to properly know. I'm sure it'll be fine. And that's it. I don't know about you, but I'm super pumped for this game. We just got a PSP game and we're seeing a God of War 3 announcement, and it'll probably launch next year, so it's truly an awesome time to be a God of War fan. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more God of War goodness, and let me know below what you are most excited about. Is it Morpheus or Primordials or whatever else? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.